So, I mean, I don't really like putting stuff about me out there, but I feel like recently it's been good for me, because like sometimes people reach out to me and say like a positive word and stuff. Like, my entire life, like from the time like I was younger, I've been going through stuff. I remember like when I was so young, like I was in like the hospital for like months, then I came out. I just got an email saying that I didn't get the job. Anyways, it's fine because like I'm gonna keep waking up every day and putting myself out there. Like I've been having like such the hardest time like finding a job, and the main reason why is because I don't have a car. I can't afford a car. Like every time I look at a job posting for like a case manager or a social worker position, it's like da 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 da. Has to have a car, your own vehicle, a G license, and you have to have like $1 million or $2 million in coverage, insurance coverage. And I'm just like, it's crazy to me. Like that, this is why like the world is crazy to me. It's like I'm applying for a job, and you want me to have my own vehicle and $2 million of insurance coverage. How does that make sense? It's just like, well, I guess it's the job for somebody who's already working and like wants to switch or something, but these are entry level positions, okay? Like if I knew anything, I would like have really just taken the offers that I was getting right when I graduated on November 7th, but I was like being cocky with it. I'm like University of Toronto, da 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 da. I was, acting out, but then you realize that now the competition is even more as opposed to when it was um, in November. And that's why, like, the lesson I'm learning here is to do things right away and don't wait. So, yeah, it might be bad, but I will get a job between the end of April and May. I will, because I'm going to, if I have to walk in and demand to speak to and like just use my connections, which is what I have been doing, I'm gonna get it. Period. If I have to walk in with my long hair, my ponytail, and put on like a different accent, I'm gonna do it. Anyways, so what I really wanted to say is there's this guy. He's been on my Snapchat for like a long time. Like he keeps reminding me that like I met him at some warehouse that we used to work to together, Home Depot warehouse. And I'm like, I don't remember him because like I meet a lot of niggas. Like I don't think I ever go anywhere where a nigga doesn't bother me. There was one time, like I said, I had to be walking with a wedding ring on my finger to stop like men from bothering me. So expecting me to remember you if we really didn't have like a certain type of connection is like, yeah, I'm not going to, sorry. And men would be offended because you don't remember them and they remember you. And it's like I do kind of remember him, but not really. Anyway, long story short, he's a social worker. So I remember him giving me my number, giving me his number, and I am big on like, if I don't need to bother you, I'm not gonna bother you. I didn't bother this guy. Like he was on my Snap. I've even seen his penis because he would try to like dangle money in my face to try to get me to like hang out with him. And it's like the minute time you use that as an approach, if you're not sending the money to my bank account, like, it's such a dude. I don't know. Like, I just feel like sometimes guys don't have like a lot of sense because if you're talking about having all this money, he's a Virgo, by the way, so it's a typical thing for Virgos. Virgos always like me, but I don't like them for the main reason that like you can't really get anything from them unless like you like they expect you to like sleep with them for them to do anything for you. And the minute time you don't do something that they want you to do, like they'll try to take back whatever it is that they gave to you or just cause you problems. And trust me, the men as well as the women. And I don't mean to make this like a zodiac thing, but it's just like what I've noticed with them. Anyways, So I reached out to him because he's a social worker, just to ask him questions like, about like what is his job like, whatever. He told me he works at like Trillium Health or whatever. And he sent me this application. It's not one I haven't seen before. It was like a job posting. In the bottom, must have reliable vehicle with $2 million in like insurance coverage. So I'm like, okay, I don't qualify, so I'm not even gonna bother, like. And then like he was just not genuine. Like he kept asking me, did you apply, did you apply? I was like, at one point I was like, yeah, I didn't apply for the job because like I just feel like somebody who's has a car and like whatever should take that position because I don't have one. So I didn't apply for the position, but I told him that I did. It really pisses me off when I'm making a video and then I go off and then like I have to do it again. But anyways, right, I didn't apply to the job. And then like even just having a conversation with some people, you can just kind of gauge like the type of person that this person is. I met up with him at Starbucks because like I just wanted to like know like what it's like what's the job environment like and whatever. And he was just telling me how he worked different places. Within a year he moved to this other place. I think he worked at like Humber, then, you know, St. Michael's, and then to Trillium or whatever because the pay was higher. So it's like you're just moving because the pay is higher. No loyalty, which is something that like I value, loyalty. Is he honest? Sure, because he just proved to me to be a piece of shit. And I could be mad at this because I'm a genuine person and I feel like it comes to time and place. Like if you ask someone for help, like just help a person. Like if somebody reaches out to me and comes to me and asks me to help them and I'm in a position where I can help them, why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? And it's just like you feel like, oh, well, if I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna need to see you. I'm gonna need to like get up in you. Even like, I just called, I asked, we met up. I was just expecting him to be like genuine, like, okay, well, I'm gonna help you out. As like a brother, like I'm gonna help you out. Like if you help me out, you think I'm not gonna be grateful and we're not gonna be good friends, and maybe the same pom pom that you're looking for, you might not get it, but no, you gotta get the pom pom first, eh? Not over here. Like it's just so gross to me when people acting that way. Like it doesn't take much to just be like a genuine person. Like I said, I made this already and I'm just like speaking again, but like it really just pissed me off. Just, it's just really sad like that you can ask someone, you're a social worker, like this is literally your job to like help people, and I come to you as a friend, like I've known you for like some time, and just because I never let you touch me inappropriately or like suck on my boob, you feel like, oh well, I'm not gonna help you out, like I need to see you. Immediately after me asking him for help, this guy was like texting me, oh, I want you, I wish you were right here next to me, and all these things. And it's just like, it makes you don't want to reach out. Like I prefer begging a woman to help me. It's just like I don't really know women like that that's working in the field that like I'm close to. Or why would I ask a man? That's why like I even value like when I see like women that work together and like do things together, because some men are just disgusting and are just looking for an opening to just, and it's like, no, I'm gonna do it on my own, because at the end of the day, I may not have a car to get the job that I want right now, but I will. I'm gonna get the car. It may not happen tomorrow, but I'm gonna get the car and I'm gonna get the job, and I'm gonna do it all without you. One thing, I'm gonna make sure I let somebody know how I see them, because you're just like not a genuine person, and it's disgusting.